This presentation I've entitled, Your Most Powerful Marketing Weapon That Can Single-Handedly Lead the Charge in Generating a Consistent Flow of Profitable Leads for Your Business Month on Month, okay? And I've been in the game for over 10 years now, right? Marketing and doing all this kind of stuff. And one thing that has stood the test of time throughout that whole time is video, okay? Video kind of made its way on the scene with YouTube. It was founded February 14th, 2005, was when YouTube first brought out what they've got, their first video sharing platform. They realized the importance of kind of what was going on TV and that kind of stuff, and they were the ones leading the charge back in 2005, okay? Facebook was founded in 2004, but then when YouTube launched a year later, Facebook obviously keeping their eye on the ball and realizing, okay, there's something to this video thing. And so then in May of 2007, Facebook launched their Facebook video, right? And they actually allowed then video on the platform rather than just be sharing posts and text-based things. They actually allowed video in 2007. But then here's what's super interesting. In September 2015, Facebook announced that it would begin showing view counts for publicly posted videos. That was only back in 2015. Now, I actually remember this. I remember when you would see videos on the Facebook platform, but you wouldn't be able to see a view count. And that was a real limiting thing. That was like, marketers aren't going to be playing in this realm here if we can't even see how many views our videos are getting. And I remember the day when we started seeing the view count on videos. It was a big thing. Who else remembers that? Just curious. Only a couple of people around the room. Yeah, it was. So that was only a few years ago. Then you got things like Vine. Has anyone seen a Vine video or would know what that is? Okay, only a few. Vine was an app that came out where you could record funny, just 10-second videos, right? So it's just a different way to now consume video. By this point, YouTube and Facebook have kind of established video, and there's a few other platforms, and now there's different ways of being able to actually consume video content. Now it's not just about the platform that you're on. It's not just about getting video and watching video. Now it's about consuming it in different ways. And Vine came out and kind of led the charge with these short little videos that were mainly just, young kids messing around and doing funny videos. And but then that was kind of that launched in 2013. Then you got Snapchat. Again, just another way of consuming video, and that launched in 2011. And then Instagram was obviously founded in 2010. But then rather than it being just the photo sharing app, they also realized how important video was. And so then in June of 2013, they actually incorporated just 15-second videos on the platform. And that then really took off. So in March 2016, Instagram increased the 15-second video limit to 60 seconds. So you could actually start putting longer videos on there, getting more content in front of your audience. Because again, Instagram also just cottoned on and realized, okay, there's something to this video thing. People want this. We don't want to be left out. Okay? So there's so many different platforms and ways in which to consume video. You know this already, but it's also evolved. Okay? The way that we actually do video. And we're going to be, there's method to the madness in what I'm describing here is the fact that the way video is consumed has evolved, and the way that video is being produced has evolved. I'm pointing down here, by the way. This is me. This is my view of that. Okay, so if I point down here, I'm pointing to your screen. So there's the way we produce video has evolved too, and so we kind of have to evolve with it as marketers. I was looking back on some of my old videos, I will show you some in a minute. It's going to make you laugh, but we're talking like I was looking at some of these dates were 2008. I was shooting these videos. So we're talking 10 years ago when I was shooting video. Now, where video has evolved over time, we've got to do the same. I was using, little cameras that were just so pixelated and whatever else, and I was making good money at that point. But now we have to kind of evolve with the times, right? So the way we shoot video has evolved. This camera here, the one you're seeing on the left, I've actually got it in my pocket. I found it. This was one of the first cameras I used to use to shoot all my videos. It's called a Kodak ZI-8. Okay, and it was the dawn when I was shooting video. Look, it has a pop-out USB, got it all going on. Okay, that's pretty much all it's got going on. But it looks cool. But anyway, this was the video. So this was the camera that I would shoot all my videos when I was first got started. So it's that camera there, Kodak ZI-8. But now things have evolved again. We've got iPhone 10. We're shooting 4K video from your phone. How many of you got the iPhone 10? Just curious. How do you find it? Do you like it? Okay, mostly yes. What don't you like about it? Oh, you have to get your good side. Okay. Really? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, because I've still got the iPhone 7, because I didn't see a need to go to the 10. Just so you got your 10, haven't you? What are you going to say, Geeta? Go on. Pictures are better. So the camera is genuinely better. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. So well then you've got no excuse not to do videos now because you got a good camera. Yeah. And for those who don't know, it's kind of an inside joke because she's in my coaching group. So it's like, we got to get those videos done, Geeta. All right. Okay, cool. So here's what I want you to check out. Let's kind of go on a little bit of a journey together. So I was doing some research on like the type of TV ads that were created back in the day. Now this is an ad that Mercedes put out in 1989. All right, so we're going to go back in time right now and really take a spin. And check out this ad. This is the kind of advertising that was coming out in video form, 1989. So that's the kind of TV advertising Mercedes were putting out. Now, if you saw that in your timeline now, or if that came up on a Saturday evening TV, you're going to think, what the heck's going on, right? That would have also been the Don back in the day. It would have been like, whoa, look at that car. They made it look so cool. Things were evolving too. So now, let's look at Mercedes' ad from 2017 and the kind of stuff they're putting out now. And what I want you to really pay attention to is the fact that this is an ad for a car, but you are now going to start to see how they're incorporating a lot of the stuff that we've even taught you over this weekend, storytelling, emotionally involving people, and actually, creating, you're going to see it, but now just look at how even Mercedes have evolved. So now if you're in the market for a new Mercedes and you see both videos, which one are you most likely going to go for, one or two? Of course, right? So they've now even not just the quality of video, but it's what actually goes into the video too. And you'll see the same with my stuff. We'll get to that in just a second. But so videos evolve. Now, the people who win in the marketing game are the individuals or companies that can either, and we've talked about this already today, can connect with their audience on a deeper level than their competition, make the benefit of their product or service unavoidably obvious to where it becomes a no-brainer, and or show a deep understanding for their pain points, problems, and frustrations. Okay, if you can do that, you win in this marketing game, and there is no better way to achieve this, I believe, than video, right? Because you're including so many other senses in the process, right? You're actually using tone of voice, you're using visuals, all of this other, amazing stuff. And so pretty much for myself and Jabril and the way that we build out our marketing campaigns, we rely on pretty much just two things. It's video and then the written stories that Jabril put out. And those are just the two things. He's just got a skill for that. Like, I don't even fully understand it. All right? And my area is the video stuff. And I can't see how you could connect with a customer on a better level than with video. So I'm sure, let's start with this question first. Who knows they should be using video in their marketing? Okay? Right. Now, leave your hand up if you feel nervous at all about doing video, right? Or there's something. Okay, there's a few people around the room, okay? And we can tell because your hand is like this. You're kind of, right? The irony. Okay? So, check this out. To make you feel better, we looked at some of these last year. I'm going to show you some new ones, right? Let's look at some of my earlier videos. Are you okay with laughing at me for just a couple minutes, yeah? Are you okay with that? So check this out. This was one video that I did. This was probably about 8 years ago. I actually shot this in my parents' garden 8 years ago, and I decided to try and put out content, as you were told to do. Put out content. So this was my stab at it. Now, it's a 12-minute video. I'm only going to show you the first minute because we've got to move on. But you just get a feel for like, okay, John's not quite the guy. Like, he's not always been doing videos how it is now. So check this out, just a little bit, a minute of it.
Hi guys, it's Penberthy here, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you some of the most important points and valuable points about how to make money online as an affiliate marketer, and I'm also going to reveal to you that the three, in my opinion, the three biggest internet marketing lies that you're being fed and made to believe that are just totally not true and are actually jeopardising your success online. But first I just want to say I've decided to set up this camera outside. It was actually quite a nice day then, and it's just started to get a bit windy, so I hope this doesn't affect the recorder, but we're going to roll with it anyway. And we're going to get stuck in. So, the first biggest internet marketing lie is that traffic equals success. This couldn't be further from the truth. Traffic equals a visitor. Okay, so if you're getting traffic to your site, that's just.
All right, so that gives you a little taste, just a little taste, right? There's a kind of. Well, I appreciate that. I don't know why you're clapping, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Like, oh, a woo too. Any more? No. So this is kind of how I got started in the video world, and I mentioned it last year, and I mentioned it again. You have to start somewhere. The way that I've got to doing videos where we have now is just because I took these steps and just got out of my comfort zone and sat in the garden with blowing paper and just gave it a go. Now let's look at one that's even worse. I was like, should I even show this? Like, okay, here's another one.
Hi guys, it's Penberthy here. I hope you are well. I don't normally make videos for you or send out emails to you on weekends because I know you've got better things to be doing with your time. You know, you've just finished work, you're relaxing with the family. But I literally couldn't wait to get this out to you. I'm not even going to edit this green screen out. As soon as I heard about this, what I'm about to share with you, I couldn't help but just quickly make a video and get this to you ASAP. So basically something has come out which has completely blown my mind. This has never ever been done before in our industry, and I'm actually quite shocked at the amount of value that this guy has put into this. So basically, have you heard of a guy called Anik Singhal? I think that's how you pronounce it, Anik or Anik. He's brought out a new product called Marketing with Anik.
So anyway, so I didn't even know his name. You know what I mean? And also, you know, I said there, you know, this is so urgent, I'm not even going to take this green screen out. No, I just didn't know how to use the darn thing. I just thought it was supposed to be cool and it was what I was supposed to do. So I went on Amazon and bought a £100 kit to get set up, and I was like, I don't know what to do with it. So it just stayed green. I had like hundreds and hundreds of green videos, and every single one was, hey, I'm in a bit of a hurry, so I'll leave this as it is, and we'll do our thing, right? So, but here's the good news for you, okay, and the encouraging thing, or should be, those videos were making me 10 to 20 grand a month, okay, from those videos, okay? So if I can do it like that, then you can do it too. So, but let's actually give you some ways to move forward. Now, one other final thing is, I don't know if you remember a program called Bring the Fresh, but again, with videos like that, I was actually their #1 affiliate. They had thousands of affiliates. I was their #1 with a lousy video just like that, zero charisma, spotty, terrible hair, and just talking to the camera with a green screen. And I managed to be their #1 affiliate. So just to encourage you. I think we'll skip past these bloopers because we're running late on time. I just wanted to show you some funny bloopers, but let's get to the content instead. So 3 things I want to teach and kind of show you in this presentation in the bit of time we have here now is, number 1, how one single video can set you up for the year. Okay, one piece of video content. Number 2 is how and why you must shoot video with strategy for the specific platform you're on. And then 3 is I'm going to give you 4 foolproof video structures to follow for your ads. And my hope for this is that we'll help you find just that one video that's going to lead you through the year. So the first point, you've got to understand something. You know how Jabril was sharing in his presentation earlier? He was saying, like, if he can put together one written piece of content that it has had time and effort gone into it, that will then set him up for the next 12 months and then further. He had one of your ads was up for 2.5 years, wasn't it? Is he not in the room? Oh, he's not there. One of his ads was up for 2.5 years. Just, oh, you're there. Oh, awesome, you're in the audience. Hey. Very cool. So it's the same thing with video. If you can create one good video, and if you can actually take time and craft something that's really, really compelling and really effective, speaks to the right people, all the stuff that I broke down for you in the 5-stage process this morning, I promise you one video can literally set you up for the year. And that's the reason I entitled this presentation, Your Most Powerful Marketing Weapon, right? That will single-handedly lead the charge in bringing you a consistent flow of leads month on month, okay? And it's because one video will do that. And I want to kind of prove this to you and also excite you. So we've got this one video here. Has anyone seen this ad specifically? I'm just curious. By show of hands, I thought a few of you might have done. So this was an ad that, again, we had running for a couple years. You can see actually even in the title I talk about I'm 23 years old. So this was promoting our YouTube course. and we just had this thing it was pretty much on autopilot, wasn't it? Once we got it up, once we got the ads running, and we got the target audiences, it just sat there, and it probably took 30 minutes a week just to check that the numbers were still going good. Now, I'm not saying you can get the results in 30 minutes. What I'm saying is once you've put the time in and you get a good video, then it's just about just managing it and just checking that everything's still working and just making sure costs aren't going too high, and that's it. And so this video accumulated 1.9 million views. I had actually Aaron from my team, he's kind of like the numbers guy. I don't really know what goes on in my company anymore in terms of the techie stuff and all the money stuff. I just create the new marketing concepts. I've got such an amazing team now. They handle all the back-end stuff, right? They're just absolute wizards and scientists at this stuff. So I said, look, pull up the numbers for each of these ads I'm going to give you and just let me know what they were. So we got 34,777 leads from this one video, all right? One ad, uploaded one time, and over 34,000 leads, but the revenue was 400,000. Now, this ad was 3-to-1. We've obviously got ad spend, but we were pretty consistent at 3-to-1. So with 400,000 in revenue, I forgot to pull up the ad spend, but it would have been about a third of that would have been ad spend, right? So we're looking at, 130 grand in for 400 grand out. So let me ask you a question. How many of you would give Facebook $130 to make 400? Okay. How many of you would give them 130,000 to make 400,000? Okay, cool. Because it's like Jabril said, it's all small steps. We don't just make that revenue overnight. We start with a small budget, and then we just make sure we're just managing it and make sure it's profitable and keep going. So that was one of our videos, okay? Then we decided to do another one. We were at an event called the Marketers Cruise, and it happens once a year, and we just thought, let's just shoot a video here too. So we did another video on the cruise ship, had a bit of fun, and then gave some value in the video. I'm sure some of you have seen this one too. That one got 1.3 million views and 23,000 leads on our email list, and the revenue from that one was 329,000, okay? So that was from that video. This one, we simply just did this. We just shot this one in London. Super simple, just talking to the camera. 1.4 million views. 22,000 plus leads, and the revenue was 445,000, okay? So what we do differently with our videos is that we're not going for the approach of trying to go viral, okay? There's some people that teach that process. If they want to do that, fantastic, right? If you can get a video to go viral, like, well done. Like, show me what you did, and I'll try and learn something from it. But the approach that we take is that why would we want to spend so much time trying to understand how to make it go viral and then kind of just like fingers crossed hope it does? Wouldn't you rather just be able to just command 1 or 2 million views on your videos because it's profitable and you just keep reinvesting? Which one sounds smarter, right? I think it's the second, and that's why we've kind of stuck with this strategy. And then to show you a slightly smaller one, 287,000 views on this one. Leads was just shy of 6,000 leads, and the revenue was 63,695. So I'm purely showing you that because I want it to excite you, that you can just get one video and really get it cranking, and then you can just sit back and focus on the stuff that you actually enjoy in your business, right? It shouldn't really be a slog. So I want you to think about what that would do for your business. So that's number one, single video can lead the charge for the next year. So then how do we do that? Well, let's start with number two, how and why you must shoot video with strategy for a specific platform that you're on. Okay, so we talked about it earlier. We were talking about the importance of strategy when I was talking about those challenges online and like post a video a day and whatever else, and there's no strategy behind it. Like even the stuff that Rock was teaching us, that has strategy. He was talking about being consistent with posting, but it's for a bigger goal because you know why you're posting and you know the algorithms you're playing. He had strategy, right? And so it's the same here, but it actually goes a step further. You need to actually have strategy for the specific platform that you're uploading that video to. I showed you a few examples of the different places where you can upload video, and so you've got to make sure you understand the platform you're on as well. It's really, really important. So first thing I want to share is this. Don't repurpose videos, okay? What I mean by that, and I'm going to show you this video in just a moment. This is one of our newest ads. It's actually doing really, really well. But this, I've run into this particular conversation so many times with either clients or people that I meet at events, and they're asking me, they say, John, you know, that all sounded great when I've taught the YouTube stuff, or myself and Jabril have taught the Facebook stuff. I say, that sounds great. I had this guy shoot me a video 2 years ago. I paid him a bunch of money for it. So can I just take that video and just use it with your strategies and use it and target keywords and put it on Facebook? And I'm kind of like, no, you can't. because you have to approach the platform you're on, the audience you're on, the keywords potentially that you're targeting, whatever it is, you have to record video with a purpose and a strategy for where you're going with it. So the first thing is, please, 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 don't take a video that you've already recorded years ago and trying to cut corners by saying, let's just repurpose and repackage up what we've already done and put a different call to action on the end or something like that, okay? You don't want to do that, okay? So that's the first thing. And now here's why. Because for each platform, now I'm just going to give you 3 examples, but each platform, even just the call to action, is actually different. So with Facebook, your call to action is going to be something like, hey, so if you want to check out this thing, or if you want to grab my lead magnet, if you want to come to our webinar, click the link in the description box of this post, or you might say, click the link below. Because with your ads, sometimes with the conversion ads, you'll have a button. So that's with Facebook. Now with YouTube, your call to action is going to be different again. It's actually going to be click the link on the screen. So when you're running your YouTube ads, pre-roll ads, you're actually going to have your button on the screen. Okay? So then it's different then. Instagram, you're going to say at the moment, I'm sure they'll change it and start adapting, but at the moment it's click the Learn More button. That's the only thing you can have on your Instagram ads. So it's click the Learn More button. And then, or you can now do swipe up ads. How many of you have seen the swipe up ads? Yeah, you've seen those? We're doing really well with those. I'm going to give you some examples in a minute. But you can kind of see that even just the call to actions are different. So let's forget even the content of the video for now, or the length of the video. You've got to understand how important it is to take someone through a process and make it so stupid simple for them to follow that process. Like, you'll be so surprised at how if there's a Learn More button, you say, click the Access Now button below, and there's a Learn More button, and they're going, I don't see an Access Now button, and there's a Learn More button, but I don't see the Access Now. No, some people just need to be taken through a seamless process. Okay, which is why I've taught, if you've been through any of my courses before, I always teach this process of pre-frame what's going to be on the next page. Okay, it's actually a good tip that's just come to my mind, so write this down. Pre-frame what's going to be on the next page from whatever step they're on right now. So if you're on a Facebook ad, tell them what they're going to see on the next page. If you have a video on a capture page, tell them what they're going to see on the next page when they opt in, because it allows people to feel comfortable. If you've said, hey, click the button below, and you're going to then go over to a page where you're going to see another video from me, and I'm introducing Jabril. So then if they click that, and they come to a video of me introducing Jabril, they go, I'm in the right place, I feel comfortable. I'm where I'm supposed to be, right? It's fascinating, and there's these little things that are just worth taking into account. So that's one thing. Second thing is actually just the size of the video. Okay, if we look at one of Tiffany's videos, this one was on Facebook, you can see it's obviously more horizontal. The one in the middle is a video that we did for Instagram, which is a 60-second ad. And I'm going to show you these in just a minute. And then we've got the swipe up ads, which are taking up the whole screen. Okay, so again, another reason why you need to shoot each video with strategy, but also keeping in mind the different platform that you're on, because you want to make the process as seamless and clean as possible. Okay, are you all with me on that? It makes sense? Okay. It's really important. So then, here is your 4 foolproof video structures to follow for your ads, and I'm hoping that you'll be able to run with one of these and really, really make a go of it. Okay. So, the first one is a story video, and I'm going to use Tiffany's video as an example. So, Jabril's talked a lot about Tiffany and talked a lot about her written posts. She also did a story video, and I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but there's actually 5.2 million views on this video, okay? And this is her just sharing her story, all right? Pretty much the stuff that Jabril read in that post and what her story actually is, she just tells it in a video. And at the very end, she just says, hey, so if this has resonated with you and you want to come and join our challenge, there's a link you can go ahead and check it out. So first thing is writing down story videos. You won't believe how powerful they actually are until you use them. All right? You might even be sat there right now and you might not even admit it, but you might be thinking, no one wants to listen to my story. All right? You might be thinking, my story doesn't have any worth, my story doesn't have any significance, no one's going to want to actually watch that. Trust me, if you can craft your story in a way that speaks to your ideal customers in the way that I taught you this morning, they will listen. And they will enjoy it, and they will get value from it, because now you're telling your story in a way that connects with the problems that they have. Right? So let me share with you how this works out, right? So I've been alive 25 years, okay, I would probably tell stories from anywhere from 10 years old. So we're working with 15 years, okay? I can't tell 15 years in a 10-minute video. So therefore, I have 15 years worth of content to then share my story in a different way every single time, or different parts of my story, depending on the audience that I'm speaking to. Does that make sense? Right? So if I am launching a new program, or I'm doing a new webinar, if I'm doing a new campaign, and I'm targeting a specific audience, I've done my research. What are their problems? How are they currently being marketed to? What message am I going with them? Going to attack them with? Not attack them with. That sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? What message am I going to present to them? Okay. What pain points, desired outcomes do they have? Once I've done all that research, now I'm going to tell my story in a way that will relate to and connect to that specific audience. Okay. Maybe I'm launching a new program. Maybe I'm doing a different, campaign. So now I'm doing all that research again, and now I'm going to tell my story in a different way, in a way that connects with that particular audience, or just telling different aspects of my story. Okay. So hopefully you're all with me. So that's the first one, is a story video. Okay. And actually, do you know what? Let me make a commitment to you, because I don't think we've got enough time for me to go through it. I've got a story video script. It's a 6-point story video script. If someone from my team, Vicky, if you could just keep a note of this, and Josh. So if anyone wants that, just mention to my team, and then they'll find a way to give it to you. Okay, so it's like a 6-step process, and just kind of helps you script your story videos, okay, all the way down. So just by show of hands, who would actually want that? Okay, cool. So here's a link. You can get so just talk to them, and we'll make sure we get that to you. Maybe we'll take your email address and then take you through a whole GDPR process, and then send that to you. Okay. So number 2, right, is educate and entertain. That's the second type of video that we're finding works really, really well for us. And we suggest you do the same. This video is a recent one. We only just launched it not that long ago. We've already got a couple 100,000 views on it, and it's performing really, really well. And this one, the way we put these ads together is we incorporate education with entertainment. We kind of merge the two together. So this takes a bit more production value. This took a full day for like me and my filmmaker to sit down and plan this, and maybe do a few location spots and figure out where we're going to shoot it. But it was really, really worth it. This is providing us leads just dirt cheap. Do anyone want to see this video? Get some ideas from it. Maybe rather than me just keep talking at you. Actually, sometimes it's easier to learn from just seeing and doing. So here's this ad, and you can kind of see how we've blended entertainment with education.
Hey, my name's John Penberthy, and I teach entrepreneurs and business owners how to use Facebook to generate more visitors, leads, and ultimately more sales for their business. And over the past few years, myself and my partner have generated multiple 7 figures in revenue for a variety of different businesses. And in this very video, I'd love to teach you the 3-step framework that we use in all of our Facebook advertising campaigns that puts us head and shoulders above our competition, and how you can do the same.
So what are these 3 things? Well, number 1 is education. You need to think about ways that you can provide your audience with content, value, and actually teach them something up front about their problems, the solution you have, why they need it, before ever expecting a sale, right? Imagine I'm here at this beautiful resort and I'm selling sun cream. And even if I knew that my sun cream was the best sun cream on the market and that these people needed my product, the worst thing I could do would just be approach strangers and force my product and slap it in their face and expect them to buy, or worse still, just set up shop somewhere random and just expect that people are going to come to me and buy my products. It doesn't work like that. I would sell very few. Whereas if I lead with just a nice conversation and educate them on the dangers of the sun, right, and why they need sun cream, and more importantly, why they need my sun cream because of the added benefits or whatever else, there's a much higher chance they'll eventually purchase my products and actually fall in love with my products and purchase time and time again. Number 2 is building relationship with your audience, right? Let's say I'm in the gym here at the resort, okay, and I'm working out, I'm doing my thing, legs in particular, because I've got a broken thumb, but I'm doing things completely wrong, right? And if I'm gonna get those legs that my wife can be proud of, I need help, I need a personal trainer. So while I'm working out, I'm approached by 2 personal trainers. One comes up to me, rudely interrupts my workout, starts shaking his head at me, I'm doing things wrong, and if I want his help and I need his help, I've got to pay up, right? Whereas the second one
comes up, big smile on his face, nice and polite. In fact, he provides some value first, builds a relationship with me, asks my name, shows me how to do this particular exercise correctly for free, and then at the end mentions that he's also a personal trainer. So which of these two guys do you think wins my business, right? It's number two, of course it is, because he took the time to build a relationship with me, provide some value, and now I am a client for life. Number three is the right product at the right time to the right audience. So for this last example, let's imagine that I'm selling lovely bottles of chilled water here at the resort, okay? I've got a great product, but the worst thing I could do is approach the wrong person at the right time, or the right person at the wrong time. So a bad time to present my lovely chilled water would be at the very beginning of the day, right? People are just getting set up by the pool, the sun hasn't quite come up yet, and they've already stocked up on water ready for the day. So they love what I've got to offer, but it's completely the wrong time. A better time to offer my product would be later on in the day when the sun has given them an absolute beating. They've run out of their water now and they are sweating like a pig, right? This is the pinnacle of right product at the right time to the right audience, and the sale becomes so much easier and you will have people absolutely lapping up your product. Side note, I'm not sure why they're not just smart enough to just sit in the shade like that guy. So after spending a small fortune on the Facebook advertising platform over the past few years, these are the three things that we figured out that can absolutely transform a Facebook advertising campaign, okay? It's how can you educate your audience, okay, before you ever ask for the sale? How can you build a relationship with them? And ultimately, how can you offer your right product or service at the right time to the right audience, okay? So if this has interested you and you'd like to learn more, myself and my business partner would love to teach you. We're actually hosting a free online training web class where we're going to show you ultimately how to go from 0 results on Facebook to understanding the platform and ultimately running powerful, effective and profitable Facebook ad campaigns to grow your business. I think you're really going to enjoy it. So if you'd like to learn this kind of stuff, there's a link somewhere around this video, either on the video or in the description. Click on that. That will take you to our page. We can register for this training and we look forward to seeing you there and helping you grow and explode your business with Facebook advertising. We'll see you there. Yeah, cool. And I want to give that applause and pass it on to Pete because he's the man behind the camera. He put that together. It's amazing. Yeah, absolutely. So you can kind of see how we're blending it together. So this type takes a bit more time, a bit more creativity, as you can see, but it does get great results too. So what we've actually found, and it's just worth noting this, is we've found that the fancier our videos get and the more production value that goes into it and the props that we have and whatever else, as lame as they were. I just wrote magical sun cream on a hat that I bought at the resort. But still, we've actually found that it doesn't make a great improvement in conversions. Just worth noting that. We actually do that just because we have fun with it. We had some spare time. And we're just like, right, let's just do a fun video because we enjoy it. But you don't need to actually do that. Just to sit down, talk to camera, with some nice B-roll shots, maybe over the top. Like, it doesn't need to be like that. We just have fun with it, okay? So just worth noting that. So then the third are short video ads, okay? Now, at risk of contradicting what I said this morning about overloading with value on the front end, just being up front, we're just like, let's just test new stuff. So let's see if we can cram just even a little bit of relationship building, a little bit of education and excitement just in 60 seconds because we wanted to play with the Instagram platform, okay? Now, currently on Instagram, you can only do 15-second ads or 30-second ads. So we don't have the luxury of going as long as we did before. So we just said, well, let's just try it. Turns out it's actually doing really well for us, right? Because we're still not just showing them a quick image with a bit of text that's just got absolutely no value, no human component, nothing exciting. At least with a short video, we're still able to get a bit of our point across, get a bit of my character across, hopefully. So again, I'll show you an example of a couple of ads that we put together, which are these kind of 60-second versions of the ads, and you can kind of see how these have been working. When I first tried to promote my business on Facebook, I was failing miserably. I was wasting thousands of dollars every single month and getting nowhere, feeling like I was hitting a brick wall. And I realized very quickly I need a mentor, I need a coach, I need some actual help. And I found that person, someone to just show me step by step what I was doing wrong and how to get results successfully and profitably on Facebook, and we'd love to show you what we're doing, right? I've partnered with my mentor and we're gonna bring you a free 1-hour training where we're actually gonna show you step by step how you can get results promoting your business on Facebook and finding endless amounts of new customers. So click the learn more button around this video if that would interest you, and we look forward to seeing you on the training. Okay, so that was one, and then here's another one. This is one that we actually did for the YouTube platform, because we're finding that actually shorter videos working on YouTube too. So here's one we did on YouTube. This is an award that a company called ClickFunnels sends you when you earn over $1 million in revenue promoting your business on the internet. And I've been sent one. And you're probably thinking at this point, who is this douchebag on social media talking about millions of dollars and why is he showing me his shiny award? Well, there's two reasons, honestly. Number one, I just think it's kind of cool to be sent $1 million award and I'm kind of proud of it. But number two, I'm hopeful that in some small way, it'll help validate the next thing that I'm gonna say if you've never heard of me before. Well, my name's John Penberthy. I run a 7-figure marketing education company. And one of the things that I do is I show entrepreneurs and business owners how to use email marketing to launch and grow their business online. In fact, I've refined and perfected the process of building a huge email list and making it profitable. Okay, over the past few years, I built an email list of over 200,000 people and generated multiple millions of dollars in revenue over that time. And this week, I'm running a training for some of my audience and some of my followers, showing them the exact steps that I have taken to build this list and make it profitable. And I thought you might be interested to join us as well. So if you would, go ahead and click the link. It's somewhere around here on this video. Click that link. It will take you to a page you can register for this training. And I look forward to sharing with you the strategy that has allowed me to earn this and much, much more. So I'll see you on the training.
And so do you notice how in that video I also say, click the link, there's somewhere on this video. So just trying to make it real clear because that was for YouTube. So that's another alternative for you guys. You can see actually, this is us me just in front of the camera, just simply talking to the camera. And we get just as good numbers with these. In fact, Instagram's cranking for us right now, isn't it, Jabril? We're doing phenomenally well with just that simple video I showed you before. And then also these ones here, which actually leads us on to the fourth type of video that you could run with, which I'm just, for lack of a better term, super short, okay? 15 seconds, okay? If you're nervous about doing video, I'm pretty sure you can do 15 seconds, okay? These ads are doing really well for us because no one's really jumped on this train yet. So again, look how simple these are.
If you have previously tried Facebook advertising to grow your business with little success, then there's a good chance you're a few tweaks away from a winning campaign, and we'd love to help you. Swipe up on this video and we're going to teach you on a free web class how to get results with Facebook.
So that's one. I'm going to show you a couple more so you can see some different alternatives. This was a different one.
If you'd like to be using Facebook advertising to grow your business, but you have no idea where to start, listen, the game has changed over the past 12 months. Swipe up on this video and that'll invite you to a free online training web class. We will show you what's working right now in the world of Facebook.
So you also won't believe how many takes that took because I had to cram it all into 15 seconds. Like it goes like that. It was like I'm trying to get my message across. The amount of times I got Pete behind the camera. I'm going, and he's going, no, you missed it again. He's looking at his timer. So we go again. As soon as I see him shake his head, I'm like, crap, start again. Okay. So that's another alternative for you. Really, really worth looking into. Just even those 15-second swipe-up ads because you can run your Instagram ads from your Facebook dashboard too. So all the targeting options, everything's still the same. It's run from the same platform. You can just do these videos. So. Okay, so I'll show you one more. This was one that we did. I just like the style of this. I saw someone else do one just like it, so we thought we'd try it too.
If you want to learn how I went from wasting thousands per month on Facebook to now having an endless stream of new customers for my business, then swipe up on this video and register for my free 1-hour training. I'm going to show you the secrets to the Facebook world. I'll see you on the training.
So yeah, we just saw that one. I saw someone else do it, and I thought, that looks neat, so we just did it. The advantage of having a filmmaker on tap. Okay, so just so we can recap, you can see them all here. So these are the 4 different types. You've got story videos, educational and entertaining videos, 60-second videos, and swipe up 15-second videos. So I think everyone in the room, you will fall into one of those, that you could do one of those videos at least and get started with, okay? So here's what we've covered so far in this presentation, how video has evolved over the years, some of my embarrassing first attempts, okay? How one single video can set you up for the year, and how and why you must shoot video with strategy for the specific platform that you're on, and then 4 foolproof